friends, it's Laura here from The Change, and I just want to welcome you to our mini-series of minisodes. We're bringing you a selection of our interviews from across seasons 1 to 3, where we've spoken to some amazing women, and we thought, well, why not take some of the bestest of the best bits and bring them to you in little sneaky snippets while we get busy preparing season 4 with a whole bunch of new interviews. So have a cup of tea, sit back and have a little listen to some of our highlights with some great banter and chats with some brilliant women. We'll catch you soon. Bye.
This week we hear the best from our episode with Amanda Ramsay. We interviewed Amanda in Season 3, Episode 4. She describes herself as your ageless beauty bestie. And she really found her calling when she went shopping for makeup age 40 and felt completely invisible, an experience many of us have felt. Enjoy.
It was really when I turned 40 and I had my second child. And I've been a professional makeup artist for quite some time, working, all the fun stuff, fashion weeks and advertising shoots.
Wow.
And all my girlfriends had just suddenly started to text me going, I'm in this department store. What do I need? Or what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Oh, gosh, what I'm doing isn't working anymore. And I thought, why have they taken so long to ask me all these questions? Why now? Why now? They've had years of access to me as a professional makeup artist. Why are people suddenly popping up and asking these questions now? Then I took my little second-born fella in the stroller into one of the department stores, walked in to one of the beauty retailers and went, oh, I get it, right? You feel invisible. You feel overwhelmed. You are not sure where to start, where to turn. There isn't anyone in there that looks like you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
What is served in the store to you at this time, okay, the world's changed a little bit since then, was a little bit scaremongery and a little bit like makes you feel a bit less than. And that was the feedback I was getting when I was asking people. And I realised that I had the skills, I had the know-how to support women over 40 to be seen, feel relevant, be heard, and to really boost confidence. So I made it my mission that no one on my watch would ever feel invisible again. And that's been what's driven me to be the ageless beauty bestie.
I love that, by the way.
Well, it's like I love helping other women. I've always loved helping other women. I think we end up being makeup artists. We are nurturers at heart. It is our job to make not only a face transform, but to see that little light within your client actually fire up, no matter who they are, to see that light just start to shine really bright. It is a big part of the makeup artist's job to make the client feel really safe and comfortable. And I think that's one of my gifts. So I wanted to share that.
Yeah, it's so true. Getting your makeup done is such a treat. I had mine done last week just randomly, and God, I felt good afterwards. You just go in looking like shit and you come out and you think, oh, I'm not so bad after all. So it is. It's amazing what makeup can do. And also because, I'm always asking questions like, do I need primer? And what is the role of contouring? Is that still a thing? And this young girl was very patient with me and very sweet. But I think that it's always preferable to have someone of your own age so that you don't feel like such a dick when you're asking these questions.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And also that you're getting the right guidance, because as well intended as they may be, they don't really get it. They don't really understand well, to start with, just our skin, our hormones, our emotions, or the whole package. And I think that you're right. The power of makeup, it is transformative. It does make you feel something. Right? That's why there's such thing as character makeup, because it can transform you into someone or something. So I think the other thing for me was this whole change scenario, right? I had a mother who had a hysterectomy very, very young. So she went through a false menopause very young, like
Wow.
28.
My mum was younger. She was, I want to say 24 when she had her hysterectomy, but she kept her ovaries, so didn't actually, well, she doesn't believe she ever went through menopause properly until she was much older. But yeah.
But yeah, it's uncommon and amazing that you both have that experience with your mums. Yeah. So 28.
Yes, she was 28 and mum's passed away. So my sister and I can't ask her all these questions and we're both desperate to ask her. There's so much we don't know. But essentially we didn't really go through this with our mum. And it wasn't until I was with my ex-husband's mother that she said to me, I was in my late 30s by this point, mid-30s, and she was the one who said to me that she told me about her menopause experience, and she was the one who said to me, I just feel invisible. And in my mid-30s, it just broke my heart. I kind of went, is this why women of a certain generation suddenly start to wear neutral clothing? Is this why women start to, because they don't feel worthy of standing out? It's kind of their job to recede into the background. I mean, I just had all these thoughts. I don't know at that point if that's really how women felt. But I sense it could be. And I sense that our generation is really shifting the conversation. And we are not going to fade into the background anytime soon, girls.
No way.
We are going to go kicking and screaming. I just think that we have such a big job and responsibility to the next generation to help them to understand the value of getting older and the privilege of getting older and what an awesome gift it is to get older. Anyway, I've gone off on a tangent.
No, I like that tangent, and I think it is, you're right. Like, I remember looking up at women who were older than me, say 10 years ago, and thinking and looking for people I could look up to, and I think it is sort of, it's not like a responsibility, and the people can, I believe, age however they want. But I think it's good to see a range of women, when I look at you, I think, gosh, Amanda looks great, her makeup's amazing, her style, etc. And I think we need, you need to be able to see women who care about the things that you also care about. And if you don't care about that, then no dramas. But, it's great to see that women in their 50s can still smash it and look beautiful. It's important.
And a lot of my clients are in their 60s and 70s and they feel exactly the same way.
Yeah,
so
of course.
It is not a numerical thing, right?
No.
It's an attitude, and we have a responsibility. I feel we do have a responsibility to give hope to the next generation and to change the conversation around aging and what it is to be a woman 50 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus.
Thanks for listening to The Change, a fully independent podcast. Whether you're seeking inspiration, curious about change, or just here for the great banter, we'd love you to make The Change your new go-to podcast.
And even better, send us your voice notes or questions about change. We'll use them on the show. Email us at changepod2023@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram at _change_pod. Find us wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram for more on The Change.